Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about kick-ups. As a coach, when you're doing kick-ups, one thing you might want to consider and tell all your members is go ahead and tuck in your shirt if you're modest. If you don't like showing off your belly button, worth taking a few seconds to go ahead and tuck this in as best you can, because your shirt will flop down. So it depends on your modesty level. After that, with kick-ups, let's go ahead and talk about progressions. So probably the first thing that you can do to get people comfortable with their kick-ups is to do some version of a wall walk-up. I don't love the wall walk-up because sometimes people get stuck on it. It's almost not even really a progression as so much as a kind of a parallel, I don't know, a parallel skill that you can work on. But it is very, very good at giving people some experience getting inverted, and also it's just a really, really good shoulder and ab builder, so it will fix all those sort of weak links that you have. So for the wall walk-ups, what you do is you go ahead and start here, kind of find like a push-up position, and then you walk up. Now, there's a couple things. We want our abs tight. I'm actively pressing against the ground. I don't want my knees to be loose like this. Go ahead and find that tension. And every single time you take a step back with your hand or your foot, you just make sure everything comes along for the ride. When you get up to the top, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and point my toes. I'm gonna bring my nose up against, like that. That's full range of motion. And then depending on your goals, you can either pirouette, bail down, or you can go ahead, keeping your abs tight, maintaining nice tight abs, let gravity do the work for you. And then come down. The reason I don't love it is because sometimes people just get really stuck, because actually sort of being horizontal in a lot of ways is going to be more difficult than finding a stack position. People spend a lot of time trying to sort of spend a lot of time kind of in the 60-degree angle, not quite 90-degree angle, maybe 75-degree angle, and they never get completely vertical. And if they could just realize when they get vertical, it gets much easier because they hit the stack position. So the wall walk-ups are great, teaches people tension, good strengthening exercise, but you don't want people to get stuck on them forever, okay? Once they get some time on them and they can get completely vertical, see if you can get them doing the kick-ups, okay? So for the kick-ups, first goal on the kick-up is just to get a kick-up, find your position, and then hold it. And I would say a 30-second hold is pretty good. Different styles of kick-ups. You can just do a walking kick-up, or some people like to start low on a sprint start. So with the sprint start kick-up here, you just want to practice generating power like this. And what you need to realize with sprint start kick-up is my front leg, this will be the one that controls the balance. So if I'm not quite getting up, if I do a few kick-ups and I don't quite get up, it's me bringing this leg over that's going to allow me to come up. Now I'm actively pushing my shoulders through. I'm pointing my toes, my abs are tight. I'm really pressing through here. I'm creating tension with my whole body. Once again, thinking about pulling on that piece of rope or string for that tension, okay? And once you feel good, you can just bring your foot back down and come down like that, or do a walkout or a bail or whatever. So your first goal is to go ahead and do a kick up, hold it for about 30 seconds, make sure everything's tight, have your partner check your form on that. After you do your kick-ups, next thing we can do is we can start working on bail and balance, and then we can think about doing partner-supported kick-ups, or maybe even walking kick-ups to here. I meant to say other style of kick-up, if you want to, if you don't want to do the sprint start, you just come over here, put your hands up, and you just kick up like that, okay? Now from here, we can start working on balance. So I'm pressing through, I'm actively using my fingers for balance. Somebody's pulling on my ankles. I'm just trying to get away from the wall. Okay, the wall's still there. I'm just going to practice balancing, okay, and adjusting myself just to get a little bit of comfort. And the other thing we want to do is we want to work on our bails, okay? You're never going to get comfortable doing handstands if you're not comfortable bailing out of a handstand. So classic bail is going to be a pirouette bail. So I'm going to kick up. Okay, getting myself tight, and then I want to think about which way I'm going to go. If I want to go to my right, okay, I kind of lead with my right elbow, and then I go to my right. If I want to go to my left, I point my left elbow out there and I go over. You just allow yourself to come over. Now, it's hard to do right here, but when I get over to the free grass, the pirouette bail is going to be really important as I do my free kick-ups, because it's going to give me the confidence and control to overkick in the attempt to get vertical, and if I overdo it, that I can pirouette bail out, and I'll be fine.